your love. Come and get your love.
I think we're on.
Whoops. AOA podcast back for another episode and another bottle of Snapple, baby. Here we are. Friday,
Fruit
weekend's
punch.
upon us. Ooh, fruit punch.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. In a surprise move, Howard Stern had the president of these United States on his podcast, live podcast show on satellite radio.
So his radio show.
I guess so. It's a but it's like a podcast because we got a lot of young listeners. Picture like a podcast that happens live, but it's not on video like ours is. At least you can't watch the video.
You trying to explain radio to the young?
Yeah, well, they don't understand.
audience.
The kids don't know what's happening in the world. Hold on a second. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers to your fruit punch, there, Frank.
Cheers to whatever the hell you're drinking.
This is a that's all right. Blood orange margarita.
Whoa,
Freshly squeezed, motherfucker.
that is something.
Yeah. How about Cuddles in the bar, making it
Bringing
happen.
it. Nice.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. So it was quite a surprise. Was not planned. In fact,
How could that not be planned?
well, Howard likes to take off. I don't know if you know this. He only works 3 days a week. First of all, you can't do a
which is
show in 3
fine.
days a week. It's fucking ludicrous. It's stupid. It's crazy.
What kind of jackass of a show is only 3 days a week?
And that's Monday. He does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So coming on today was a bit of a surprise. So we'll get into all of that. Plus, Vince McMahon released his NDA today that he had with the young lady that he had the affair with, and crazy stuff to discuss there.
Oh boy. Okay.
Plus, Poppy Harlow out at CNN. She gets kicked to the curb. And we've got a game night here on the podcast and other assorted topics and such. My friends, we got to get started. Let's go. I have to rename these things or something. I don't know why I keep.
What is the deal? Can you make it one button instead of two?
They look the same.
Yeah,
Just
they
to be
look
fair,
the same.
they look exactly the same. Okay, see now. Hold on.
They look the same.
They look the same. This is what I see. I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes in our virtual
Ooh.
studio.
I've never even seen this.
Hey, well, yes, you have. You've seen
No, I
it.
have. Oh, I've never seen your setup. To be
Yeah,
fair.
but you've seen the virtual studio.
I've seen the virtual studio, yes, but I've never seen exactly what you're looking at.
Right. So, and I'm an old school radio guy, so I'm used to real buttons and such.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like a good button. I like
a
it
reel to
pressed.
reel machine.
Yeah, button
Get
me
old
up.
school, baby.
And I don't have that. So, okay, this is what I see. All right. So, behind the scenes, everybody. Okay. So, the top thing is the overlay that we do at the ending. And I tried to put it in caps so I could read it, but I can't. And the bottom one is the intro. But look, the thumbnail is exactly the same.
Why wouldn't you put the intro at the top?
That's the virtual studio. I have no choice. That's where they have it.
You didn't load them in that way or something?
No. See where it says overlay and video clips? I cannot change those. I can change the order within them, but I can't change. And they're literally right now. Nothing. This is a screenshot. Nothing was done to this. This is why I keep.
So you have
it up.
So you have to click that one and then that one.
So I clicked just the bottom one for the start of the show, and the little thing we do at the end is the top.
Okay.
But I confuse it at the beginning of the show. I don't know. Is this interesting for anybody? I just don't know.
I don't think so. All right, what's going on with the...
I'm not going to lie to you. I almost accidentally ended the show just trying to take that off the screen.
God. How many years has it been?
Almost. What is it, 2024?
Maybe.
Are we counting college?
I lost track. It's been a while. It's been 20-something years.
Yeah, are we counting college radio?
Sure.
Okay, then it's been over 20 years.
So Biden's on Stern. What happened there?
Let's go, baby. Very big surprise that he was on today. Like I said, he only does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So the fact that he did well over an hour with him was pretty surprising. I have Sirius. I don't get to listen to Howard all that often. I love the guy ever since our little run-in together. And I have to tell you,
that name. Hold on.
yeah,
Okay.
I have to say, I really, really have to say this. I thought he did a phenomenal job. No BS. And what was even more surprising is how cunning and alert Joe Biden was throughout the entire interview. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. You know, he might slip up here and there, but the guy knows what he's talking about.
well, he pulled a Ron Burgundy the day before when he read from the teleprompter.
He did.
Pause.
Yeah, he read a part that he wasn't supposed to read, but yeah, I get that.
I'm
But,
Ron
you know,
Burgundy.
At least what he says makes sense instead of, the other idiot.
Well, what's interesting about Stern versus almost every single other interview a president is going to do is how conversational that guy can get. So there's really no, when you're in a debate, maybe they don't know the questions, but they know the questions, right? Because they just, what else could possibly be coming? You know what I'm saying?
The topics of, it's
right.
Healthcare. It's all the usual.
Even if they're not told, their staff is going to prepare so much that they're not going to catch a surprise on stage that night.
Right.
Similar things too for like an interview that they would do on Fox News or CNN. Again, they may not know every single question, but if there's a story of the day, that's what they're going to be discussing. I mean, that's what all the questions are going to be about. Right. This and how he kind of flows and always has is you come in and whatever we're going to talk about is what we're going to talk about. And so when I heard about this, it was about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was after it already happened and it was trending on Twitter. I was going from my midday Twitter, what's happening in the world. And I saw that he was trending and Joe Biden was trending. And I'm like, this is crazy. Let me go. So I went and I listened to it. And like I said, I was taken back by how well Joe Biden performed. Now, a little disclosure, because I'm not looking at the comments, but I could gather that my Republican friends are going to be upset.
You'd be surprised. The only person really upset is J-Sabs in the comments.
Oh, is she? Let me see here.
Yeah. Frank's definitely drinking. It's not him.
It wasn't the real Joe Biden. That would explain a lot. That would explain a lot.
I would match up all of Joe Biden's speeches with all of Trump's speeches, and I have no problem with that.
Listen, to be honest, I did, and not that I'm shitting on Janine, not that I'm saying what she's saying is not correct, but I did review some video footage of the interview, which literally just got put out moments before the show. And I did not find Jeff Dunham's hand up Biden's ass. So at least we know it wasn't that puppet that Jeff Dunham has that looks exactly like Joe Biden.
That is a little weird.
It's a spitting image.
That is kind of weird.
And nobody ever calls it out. I don't understand. I think it's because we don't know what the dummy's name is. Do you know what that character is that he does? All right.
I don't, but it's pretty close.
It's insanely close.
All right, so we did a good job on Stern.
Yeah, I'm going to Google Jeff Dunham Biden puppet. It's like an angry old man. It's scary how similar. Oh no! He's got an actual Biden. Here's the guy. Walter. I guess his name is Walter.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, that's insanely close.
Pretty damn close.
So again, not that Janine was wrong, but I checked for Dunham's hand up the ass. Not there.
Yeah. I guess
so. My investigation was concluded after that. Couple things that we learned, and this was so surprising, and I think this is going to be the big headline coming out of this interview. They did bring up Trump, not a lot. He did come up, but one moment he came up, and Stern said, "I don't know if you're going to be debating him, blah blah blah, but if you did, this is what I would say." And Biden's response was, "I'm going to debate him. I just don't know when."
Good.
So he was open to it. Now, Trump didn't respond, but a Trump staffer did through the press and said, name the day and time, that kind of deal. So yeah. I honestly don't know if that's going to happen. Going into it, I did not think it was going to happen, but Stern may have inadvertently put that on the map, because that's kind of what happens. Once somebody gets called out for it and the other one can't back down, that's usually when you have it. Because I don't think it really behooves either of these candidates to debate, because I think Trump couldn't help but be an asshole, and that actually might turn people in the middle off to him. And Biden's kind of almost dead. So between those two things, I didn't think either campaign would want to do it. However,
well, you say that, but he performed. He was great on the interview, and the guy knows what he's talking about. Yeah, he said pause the other day, but when Trump was was president and giving a speech, he said furniture instead of future. So let's maybe he screwed up and read an extra word, but at least he was able to read that word.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say. He performed well today, so maybe he is down for a debate. You think he does a little bump of coke when he's got to really get in there focus? I think it's a little coke, a little Adderall, and he goes on these shows.
Whatever gets him through, man. Whatever gets him through. I don't know.
Which I'm okay with, because I'm pretty sure Trump's doing Adderall too. So I'm not opposed.
I can't even imagine what Trump's doing.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to any of that kind of thing from the president. I mean, I'd like him to be stone cold sober, but what do you do? That is the world we live in.
That's what it is.
If I had to pick on something, which I wouldn't even bring this up, but as I was saying, the Republicans are going to have an issue with Stern wasn't going to challenge this guy no matter what. Stern, who is friends with Trump prior to him becoming president, has really flopped and is really upset about a lot of the things that Trump has done, little things like trying to, fix the election and storming the Capitol and things like that. Takes a big issue with those things.
Right.
The fact that he brought up what you bring up all the time, the fact that he shits on soldiers and the issue with McCain. Yeah.
If you don't like Trump, you're getting shit on. No matter who you are, if you serve, doesn't matter to him. You could be the most highly decorated soldier. You say something bad about Trump, you're not going to get any kind of respect from him. Yeah, right, exactly. So, and they brought up the McCain thing and the soldier thing, and he, Stern said, I don't know how any person in the military could go and vote for this guy, given what exactly. he has said. And I know people in the military aren't. They're usually a bit more conservative than they are liberal. But Biden. You can, as far as the military goes, the only complaint you could make is how he left Afghanistan. And as I said at the time, I don't know anybody who could have left that. It was a 10, 15-year bad situation. There's no good way to leave that. Nobody would have gotten out of that successfully. Yeah, I mean, right? I mean, and you can't say Trump would have, because Trump had the chance to and didn't. So he didn't. So that's that. So outside of that flub, there hasn't really been much on the foreign policy side that you can take issue with the Biden administration on. He got us back into the Paris Accord. He's strengthening our relationship with our allies. Here's the thing, though. Yeah. Yes, the Paris Accord, but we are still not in the Honda Accord, which I'd love to get us back into, because I think as a country, that's a reliable car. Yeah, big fan of it. Big fan. It's a good car. It's durable. It stands the test of time. That's one I'm going to go back to, and I'm going to go, I don't know if anybody really appreciated that joke as much as they should have, because that was good. It was good. The Honda Accord. We got it. He talked about, he didn't challenge him at all. I didn't think he was going to when I first heard the interview, because Stern was going to put him over. I'm not opposed to it. When you only have an hour and a half, it's tough to ask some of those hard questions. I criticize what question with the tie. What's the guy who Tucker Carlson. I criticized Tucker Carlson. He sat with Putin for a while and didn't put the tough questions. So I got to say the same thing for Stern, just to be consistent. Well, what would you have asked questions? Biden? Hunter. You have to do it. I mean, I understand he didn't. He probably, I don't know if he could get the interview without it. Maybe he could have. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he had it on his list, and there wasn't time to get to it. What are you going to ask? What do you make of all this stuff with your son? I mean, I know you're proud of him, but he's said stuff. My son's got some problems. He's dealing with it. They're going after him. He's working through it. He's not in a public office. He doesn't work for the government, and he's a private citizen, and that's what it is. My big thing would be, can you honestly tell me his paintings are worth $500,000? That money's not. I don't know. That would be my question. Well, they're investigating all that, and they brought up all the Hunter stuff with Joe Biden, and
They're trying to impeach Joe Biden, and they've got zero evidence
Yeah.
and zero anything. So they would have done it already. It's not happening. So move on.
But again, that's if I had to pick on something. Because the thing is, I don't know if I would have went to that question if I'm sitting in that chair too. You know what I'm saying? Like I might have shelved that if I couldn't hinge it in, because he did ask a lot of stuff. I'll tell you where I thought Stern shined. He brought the conversation back to Joe's Senate record, which is kind of important because Biden, McCain too. I mean, there's a few, but Biden was kind of he's one of the few that are still around and not dead. Bipartisan guy, working hard guy, like actually getting bills passed guy. Like he really did a really good job in the Senate. You know what I'm saying? Like he really did a wonderful job.
He did, yeah. I mean, he was there for a million years. What are you gonna,
Right. He did have a lot of time to do.
What did Trump do for that?
Not really anything. Well, he wasn't in the Senate at all, but
it wasn't in anything. So what makes him qualified to be president?
Yeah, but he did a good job, and he got McCain. He also brought up, a lot of people don't know this. When McCain was released from the prisoner thing,
yeah,
he went to go work for Biden. Biden was like one of the first guys who hired him for a gig.
McCain was a respectable Republican in office. The guy was great.
Yeah, and Joe said, to your point here, Joe goes, "This ain't your father's Republican Party," which truer words were never spoken.
Yeah, it's unrecognizable to the last generation.
100%. 100%.
Let's move on to Vince McMahon.
Yeah. So I think that if you have a chance to listen to that, you really should, because it was a pretty good, even if you're a Trump guy, it wasn't a Trump shitathon either. It wasn't like they were just shitting on Trump. It really was I'm really taking, like, honestly, I would not have discussed this, but I was so impressed with the conversation on both of their parts that I was like, this is the lead kind of story, and it's still trending right now, and it happened like 12 hours ago.
I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, take a listen when you get a chance. Vince McMahon. So him and the woman had the affair, right? And I gotta respond to Jen and the Israel thing. All right, him and the woman had the affair, and all that, right? They're suing each other. They're going through the whole thing. So the non-disclosure agreement was released today. Or yesterday. What is shocking about this is they've put this non-disclosure agreement out that him and this woman signed with. People don't know. He had an affair with this woman. Bad things happened. Supposedly he took a dump on her head. He banged her with other dudes. He trafficked her to other people. Really horrific stuff. Against her will, all that stuff.
Yeah, not good.
Not great. So he releases the non-disclosure. He doesn't deny having an affair with her. He doesn't deny, like, all the stuff.
Does he deny all the other stuff?
Basically was like, oh, it's all true, and here's the non-disclosure agreement that we signed. Because what he is saying, and this is batshit crazy, Frank, what he's saying is she broke the NDA. Now, he agreed to pay her $3 million. He paid her 1 or 2. I forget how many payments he actually made. He did not make the last one. And that was the whole point, because the NDA only went a year before she broke it, according to him, that she told somebody about their affair. So that was part of the NDA. It said, you can't tell anybody. He didn't say in his argument that he filed in court publicly, this is why we're getting this story, he didn't say who she told. I'm assuming it's got to be his wife or his daughter who worked there too.
Okay.
Probably the daughter was my guess. But he didn't say who she told, but she told. And he said she broke the NDA. Now, also happening, because he was forced out of the company, which he just sold to the UFC Endeavor, and it's a whole big thing now. Today, he also sold his remaining shares so that he is completely cut. He has no ties to this company whatsoever anymore. Okay. So he left, but he had all the shares. He sells all the shares today for guess how much?
I'll say $1 billion.
You're really close. $776 million.
That's a lot of money.
He refused to pay this woman the last $1 million he owed her, and this all goes public.
For $1 million.
For $1 million.
For less than a fraction of a percent of what he just made.
A fucking rounding error on his bank account he couldn't give to this woman, and now everybody knows he shit on her face and trafficked her to other people. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Which means that tells me he had to tell his daughter. She had to tell the daughter. It had to be somebody super important.
I'm glad he didn't pay, because now everybody knows what a giant piece of shit he is.
You want to hear the most fucked up thing? I can't. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Are we all gonna not sleep tonight now?
I don't know. This might bother me more than most people, but this really hurts to hear this.
Okay, all right. Spoiler alert or trigger warning. That's the one.
He, Vince McMahon now wrestling, they travel 320 days out of the year out of the 365, right?
Mm-hmm.
He lives.
Okay. Matt O'Brien, Vince McMahon owned this big wrestling kind of like the NFL or the Major League Baseball. This was the wrestling. You know, he owned
professional wrestling
company, WWE.
Yes, I didn't know people didn't know who Vince McMahon was. I apologize.
Yeah, anybody else not in the United States, I think would not. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe they don't know.
See, Matt's in England, so he was like he was googling what footy team does Vince McMahon on. They only know soccer over there.
Footy team here now.
Kidding, Matt. So he has a condo in this posh Connecticut area.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The girl who worked for him lives 3 floors down. Is living there with her fiance. And in the document filed today, and this is not disputed on either side, she would get out of bed with her fiance and go up to his apartment and have sex with him. That is
what
right now. I know it doesn't see in the grand scheme of they had him a 3-way and he shit on her head. It doesn't it's not the most shocking thing, but it hurts the most. I feel
it's like literally, 30 feet above his head.
Yeah. Excuse me, honey. I'm going to go to the kitchen to get a snack. And she sneaks out and is banging the other. Yeah. That stinks.
That stinks. And it all stinks. If you ask me.
Spoiler. Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but that happened in another very major popular show. And I remember watching that going, and it was with a character who often cheated on his spouse. And I remember watching that going, this is particularly fucked up, because he would run into the woman's husband on the friggin' elevator on the way down in the morning to work. Right. Could you imagine?
That is a different level of scumbaggy. It's all scumbaggy, especially, put aside the whole, this is the woman who was trafficked and everything.
Yeah. Well, supposedly he would say, you got to go sleep with this wrestler, go sleep with that wrestler. And she would go do it. Or I don't know if it was that innocent, like go sleep with. I don't know if it was more like she got locked in a room, and I don't know how it happened, but that's what there's complaint of trafficking in her lawsuit against him. But for a fucking $1 million, now listen, I granted whoever it is must have ruined his life, but for $1 million, he could have still just kept this quiet from the public, probably for the most part.
Probably he's got shit lawyers.
I don't understand now, and his reputation is ruined.
Yeah, he's done. He's professionally done. Not that he needs any more money, but he's done with everything now.
He was a pretty well-respected guy, I
guess.
Took the business from kind of nothing, took on everybody, built it into this huge thing. And maybe people didn't know him, but they knew Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant and Ultimate, all these characters that he created and put, he was kind of even if you didn't like him, you're probably like, I respect the guy for building a whole empire. And now, no respect.
Nope.
No respect at all.
Yeah, I tell you. All right.
You can't even take a crap on a girl's head anymore.
Jeez.
Poppy Harlow out at CNN. This is a quick one because we're going to have a morning show on CNN. When I said this, and it's not a hot take, but I think we all said this on this podcast, what a stupid idea this is.
Mm.
Nobody's lasted. Don Lemon's out. The other girl luckily got a gig somewhere else on the network, and now Poppy Harlow's out of a gig, all because that whole show was a complete disaster.
Well, it's weird. The other stupid, all the other stations have morning type shows.
Well,
But they have like a
entertaining.
huge panel of guests and stuff, and huge panel of people, and
Yeah.
they have them all like that.
Plus, it's just that nobody's really watching that cable news anymore. You can get any podcast, and it's just going to be much more entertaining to you. You don't need Don Lemon and Poppy Harlow.
The only difference, I guess, would be like there's people on the scene. Podcasts don't have that.
Yeah.
They don't have reporters in the field and people at the press conference or whatever's going on. That's the only.
Yeah.
I guess that's a big difference. And they don't have the, former whatever. They're interviewing this person. They're interviewing that person.
Yeah.
There's some differences, but I see what you mean.
I just and I don't have the numbers in front of me for sure, and I don't even know what channel this is on. But Morning Joe, I think Morning Joe kind of cornered the mark. I don't think Fox has a stellar morning show.
It's Fox and Friends, but I don't know.
Is that the morning show, Fox and Friends? I thought that was on at like 5. I don't even know.
I have no idea when.
I mean, Fox kills everybody else at prime time at night, but in the mornings, not exactly so much. So,
right.
All right, other assorted topics and such. I took my daughter to play basketball earlier. Just walk over to the park here to play basketball.
Okay.
Regulation hoop and everything. So, which was kind of heartbreaking because like she couldn't do anything. So we only lasted like 4 minutes.
Right.
I made one basket in 4 minutes.
That's pretty terrible.
The amount of times I didn't even hit the hoop, like standing 5 feet away, and I go like this and didn't even reach the hoop or the net.
You all right? I mean, what's going on, dude?
I just thought to myself, this must be the most embarrassing. Like people must have been like, look at this little fat fucking white guy. It was so bad. I felt like I needed to like tweet the NBA and apologize just for trying to shoot a basket.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job. Keep up the great work. My hat's off to you.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Yeah, because I don't know when the last time I threw a basketball towards a hoop, but I have a feeling I'd do better than one in 4 minutes.
I mean, I must have taken roughly 20 shots in the 4 minutes.
That's bad. 1 for 20.
One.
It's not great.
And in my mind, I go, oh, it's right there. I go, I'll just, just
a little higher. No,
nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, not even close. Not even close.
That's terrible.
I was thinking to myself, like Adam Sandler must he kind of pulls it off because he's Adam Sandler. He's like,
but he plays all the time. He's got a hoop, he's
I'm not even close to that.
No.
All right, as we get ready for game night, Erin, if you could text the others, we're ready for game night here. You wanted to talk about Ellen. Did you? I think we got Jim Brewer's a bigger conversation. I'm going to shelf it. Do you want to shelf Ellen?
We could shelf Ellen.
Okay. All right. So 2 quick things here. Jen wrote me on our website, anthonyonair.com. You could write into the program. She took issue with our conversation on the Israel-Palestine conflict. And this is why I don't love to have these conversations, because you can't say anything without people going, well, actually, you don't understand. Jill, maybe? Sorry. I appreciate you, though. And I appreciate your comment. Made all wonderful points, but what Jill was missing is that I had covered all of those things on previous episodes. I can't keep rehashing and giving the backstory and explaining the full position every single time we bring up a fucking topic.
Right. You have to shorthand it sometimes. It's yeah. I get it.
I was getting pizza today for lunch, and I actually watched a grown man drop his baby in order to answer a cell phone call. That was pretty amazing.
What?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe probably 2.5, almost 3-year-old kid, boy. And then I saw the phone ring, and he went to go put the kid down, but I think he was worried he was going to miss the call. And that last 1.5 foot just let him go. And he started crying a little. It was horrible.
Did he get the call?
He got the call, but
Yeah.
I followed him into the pizzeria. He went into the pizzeria. He wasn't on the call that long. I'm like, that couldn't have been that important that you had to drop
Was
your
the kid okay? Was he crying?
Yeah, he
was
was all right. He had a little cry, but he was going to get pizza. It was going to be a good day for him anyway.
Oh, boy.
Last thing before we get into the game here, I came up with a new bit, and you tell me if this is funny or not. Jay, Sam's, Erin, and Cuddles is here because I'm on the TikTok a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So my new bit is anytime anybody is showing themselves off, whether it be a body, a bathing suit, clothing outfit for the day, whatever it is, bag, purse, makeup, I just write meh in the comments. Is that funny?
That's messed up.
Individually,
No.
I don't.
I
It's
told
not-
you that's mean.
It's mean.
All right, Cuddles. Well, I knew Cuddles was out. She said that to me before. Janine, what did you say?
No.
Okay. All right. See, individually, it's not good, but I feel like when
Question:
you
Are
see
you wearing Crocs as you're saying it?
for sure.
Touche.
All right, Erin C is here. We got this is game night because I don't even know what we're playing. This is very, very exciting, Erin C.
We got a new game.
This is a new game called Pick One, Kick One. I mean, you guys have probably heard of it. You got to pick one for the rest of your life, and that means you can't have the other one for the rest of your life. Cuddles, I was gonna do two, but we're pressed for time, so I'm gonna let you choose which one you want. There's Disney movies and there's food.
Oh.
Food.
Oh, food.
No,
I was just gonna say food. I was gonna say food.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. You don't need a pen and pencil. You just need your brain. All right.
That's hard. That's hard for me.
Can I listen? I don't like to criticize Erin, but here's a missed
Why?
opportunity. You
What?
should have. It should have been Pick One, Kick One, Friends edition, and we got to decide.
It's just night one. Just hang on.
This is a new game. We got to break in the new game. We got.
Yeah, sure. You're right. He's into
We
it.
get a little criticism that we talk too much food and everybody eats and gains a pound after the show, but whatever. This was the choice. So
This is where
here
we
we
are.
go. Who's
All right.
ready for number one?
Pick
Here
one,
we go.
kick one. Food
Remember-
is the topic.
You can't have you can pick one and the other one you can't have for the rest of your life.
All right, so you're gonna give us
let's
two.
go.
You're gonna
Yep.
give us two choices here.
Yep.
How many
right,
two
there are 10.
choices
10.
are you going? I'm sorry. Go ahead. How many two choices are you gonna give us?
10 of them.
10.
Oh, one? Oh, 10?
10.
There are 10
Jesus.
of
Anthony.
this or that. Okay?
Got it. Good.
All right, number one. Mozzarella sticks or onion rings?
Oh.
J Sabs.
Picking mozzarella sticks, kicking onion rings.
Cuddles.
I'm kicking onion rings. I'm keeping the mozzarella sticks.
Frank.
I gotta go Sam. I'm not a. You know me. I'm not a big onion guy anyway, so I'd have to go with the. I gotta go fried cheese on that one.
That's
Yep.
true. You do hate that. I feel like this is impartial. This is not. This is biased because we're all Italian. It's
yeah,
unfair.
that's probably right.
Now wait, with the mozzarella stick, do you get the sauce with it?
You have to.
You can
All
you
right.
can eat the sauce, you just can't have the mozzarella sticks. You
Okay,
can still have
yeah.
marinara if that's what you're asking.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I keep the mozzarella.
I gotta tell you something. Even if this was Nazi Germany and Erin just said no sauce, I would still go with the mozzarella stick over the onion ring.
Wow, we got a lot of onion rings in the.
This is the fastest we've made me Nazi Germany in a long time.
There will be no sauce.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
The KGB waits for no one. All right, go ahead, Erin. Next one.
Okay. This is coffee only, not the snack
Ooh.
or the food. Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh, this is easy.
Oh, I can. That's easy.
Let's go in order. We've got an order now. J Sabs.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to
Ooh.
pick Starbucks and kick Dunkin'. Dunkin', don't listen to me. Go ahead.
Cuddles.
That same. I'm kicking Dunkin'.
Wow.
That's like dirty water.
Frankie C.
Ooh. I have to go.
You don't
Stuff,
drink
but
coffee.
I don't drink coffee, but the very few times that I have,
What a pussy.
the one like I really liked Starbucks has frappuccinos. It's
Yeah,
like a
that's-
milkshake, basically.
Nobody was going to be shocked when you said frappuccino when you started that
No
sentence.
one's.
It's like a milkshake, basically. So I'm all in on those.
Hey,
I kick
Bellport
Duncan.
Dave, I miss you too, brother. I'm gonna also kick Duncan and keep Starbucks. I feel like we're very hoity-toity. This group, this crew's very hoity-toity.
I like their cold brew straight, nothing, just cold brew on ice.
Yes, and
I don't like
that
cold coffee.
that's going to be the opinion of this show until we finally get that Dunkin' Donuts sponsorship, and then we're going to flip that right around. Go ahead, Aaron. Number 3.
All right, number 3 is pizza topping, pepperoni or meatball.
Ooh.
Keeping pepperoni, kicking meatball.
Cuddles.
Fuck, that's really hard. I'm gonna have to kick meatball, and I'm gonna keep pepperoni.
Frank.
Ooh. It's tough. I love them both, but I feel like pepperoni is the same every time. Meatball could be really. I'm gonna pick meatball and kick pepperoni. Now here's the other reason why pepperoni I have a little problem with.
You get Aj?
No,
I know. Can I say why? Can I tell you why I know?
go ahead.
Or I think I know. You don't like the ones that are small cups, right? Is that you or is that someone else?
No, I have no problem with that.
Oh,
My
that's
problem
other-
is this.
That's my other friend,
Oh, that's-
Frank. Then.
Oh, okay. My problem with them is the size of the pepperoni slices themselves. If you cut them into quarters and sprinkle them on, they'd be great. But the fact that you got a large, you bite into it, you end up taking the whole thing with you. You can't break it off. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the pieces are too big. That when you bite into a slice and you bite into a pepperoni, you get the whole pepperoni coming with you, and you're like, I just want the little piece off of it. I think if you cut up the pepperoni into tinier pieces and you sprinkle that on, it'd be amazing.
Frank bucks the trend of us all being unanimous, and you know what? I'm with him. I'm with him all the way. He makes a good size argument. I'm with him there. I also feel like that pepperoni is too much Aj. I got all the agita with that. I can't fucking take it.
You with
Shout
the
out to
Aj.
Paul. Sorry, real quick. Shout out to Paul.
Champagne
That's
problems.
Paul.
Better
Nice.
believe it. Better believe it. All right. So the guys fracture with the girls on that one, Erin C. What's the next? By the way, can I just say something?
Tell me something.
Love and pick one, kick one. I'm a big fan of this.
It's a good
Good.
show. Good
Oh,
game.
good. Because
Yeah.
the next one is salads. Caesar salad or garden salad for the rest of your
sorry.
life. For the rest of your life.
Sorry, I misunderstood the rules. Caesar salad or garden salad. That's good. That is a good. That's J Sams.
I prefer mine just like tossed. Oh,
Okay. Oh,
I'm
boy.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say keep garden toss Caesar.
That is not even close to what the rules are.
What are you talking about?
Pick and kick.
She said garden tossed Caesar. Those are all three.
I'm gonna
Oh, pick a. Oh, I
I'm
thought.
gonna- I'm gonna kick Caesar and pick garden.
Sorry, Janine. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Cuddles.
Never. I'm keeping Caesar. That is my favorite salad. Kick garden to the curb because that's dog shit.
Now when you kick garden, you're getting rid of all the dressings because Caesar, you get one dressing. That's it.
That's all I need.
That's a
Ask
good prank.
Anthony.
That's a good point.
It's my favorite.
Not to mention a garden salad can look like anything. It could have anything in it. It could have
You
tomato.
can put lettuce and Caesar dressing. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Alright.
Good romaine chopped with Caesar dressing, and I'm happy.
Wait,
I'm
can I
with
just say? Can I just say something though? With the
No.
Caesar salad, I just want to note this because it has to be. I'm very snobby about Caesar salad because I don't think that just any Caesar salad is good. It has to have good dressing, and most importantly, it better have that Parmesan cheese and great croutons. Because if not, I'm throwing the whole thing
Not a
out.
big crouton person. I think
They're missing
Aaron's
the whole
got
point,
Aaron
though.
got kicked out.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're missing the whole point is that you're signing up for one versus a variety. All
Yeah.
right. I'm with
Garden
Cuddles.
salad, you get variety.
Caesar's my
No.
favorite, but this is kick one, pick one. You're talking
No.
about You're-
Anthony,
Yeah.
seriously, what is the salad that we have all the time because I do the food shopping?
and I love it. I love Caesar. It's my
Thank
favorite
you.
too. It is.
I could eat it every day.
It's my favorite too, but I gotta say, it's variety we're talking about here.
It's tough. You
Add a
get
little fucking chicken in there.
Wait,
Chicken
I
Caesar
just,
salad.
I just want to say one thing because I got kicked. Frank, it doesn't mean you can never have those vegetables again. It just means when you order a salad.
right. No, I understand.
Did you say
But
that?
what I'm saying is,
The variety of it all. The
A garden
dressings,
salad-
the whatever.
Okay,
Yeah.
garden
okay. I just
salad
thought
could
he said,
could
you
look
can
like
never have
anything.
carrots or lettuce or tomato. Okay.
No. But what I'm saying, like a garden salad could be comprised of almost anything, and any
Alexa,
vegetables.
turn on the Rangers game. What? Sorry.
Jeez.
All right, Aaron. I think
But
we're
all
ready.
right,
for the next one.
I go Caesar though. I go Caesar
Oh, you did, after all that?
I do.
was
After
with
all
you.
that,
Oh,
'cause
you
I love
hugged me
Caesar.
out to dry.
because I love Caesar salad.
See?
Not a big crouton guy though. I'm not a big fan
What?
of hard pieces of bread
Yeah.
in my salad.
Love it.
No.
You're the three of you are too emotionally attached. I can make hard decisions. Clearly, I'm the only one.
You couldn't. You wanted the variety.
You might be right about that. Okay, Aaron. Next one.
Okay, Frank doesn't like hard bread, but what about soft bread? Muffins or donuts for the rest of your life?
Muffins or donuts?
Donuts. Eat donuts, kick muffins.
Cuddles.
Eat donuts, kick muffins.
This is tough.
Is it though?
Who really eats
I'm-
the bottom of a fucking muffin? Who?
Top of the muffin to you.
It's
That's
not
it.
top
That's
of the
all you
muffin
eat is
to
the top.
you.
My husband
No, it
does.
is.
Tail. Oh.
All right,
Not for nothing. This has been a good episode so far. I don't
Yeah.
want to, make
I'm gonna keep donuts. I'm kicking muffins.
Not only am I keeping donuts, but I'm kicking out anybody who's keeping muffins. Oh, Robin. Oh no. No, I take it back. You can't lose Robin.
No, he's kicking muffins.
Oh, he's kicking muffins. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, there's a. Oh, okay. All right. He can say.
It's a kick. It's a kick.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's keeping muffins over donuts. That's a tough. And I believe because two reasons: icing, filling, done.
What, with donuts?
Yeah.
Well, you could do that with muffins.
I know. I realized that after I said it.
You can
Aaron,
get what do they pump like muffies? The top of a muffin is called a muffy.
Let's keep this G-rated. All
I
right.
mean, come on.
That's
Cuddles,
the
we're
truth.
trying
It's
to
called a
say-
muffy, a
This is a
pumpkin muffy.
this is a
An
family
aerosol
podcast.
pumpkin-
I can't tell if she sounds crazy because I'm trying to get a muffy from her later.
Ayo.
You have no shot.
All right, Aaron, we're ready for what number are we up to?
We're up to number 6, and I was just going to ask if he has any chance at a donut, but I'm not going to say that.
That's a good question. Cuddles, donut.
No,
one.
a donut.
I don't know. I thought it was funny, but I realize now that it's not. Okay,
What,
next
what
one
about the
is-
top of a
little.
muffin?
You got
Oh.
a little chance. I'm drinking a blood orange margarita. He's got a little chance, like a sliver.
Yeah,
There's,
two more
there's a Boston
margaritas.
cream pie joke there that I'm not going to make. So.
Aaron, 2 more margaritas and that muffy's back on the table. I'll tell you what. All right, go ahead.
God,
Next
you
one.
like setting me up because the next one is beer or wine.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ha.
Keep wine, kick beer.
I'm
Yeah,
keeping wine. I'm keeping my red
What?
wine, and I'm kicking.
Was it
beer.
really?
Interesting.
Ooh,
I
sorry.
keep wine, kick beer.
Really? Okay, because I was going to say
I'm
this
not a
might
big beer
go-
guy.
This might go along the sexes line, but yeah, you keeping
No.
the wine?
I like a couple of beers, but I'm not like, I can't remember the last time I had a beer. I can remember the last time I had wine. Wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, that's what
I-
got us
I
such a good
enjoy it.
420 show, if I remember correctly.
You do.
I have to. Okay, I think I like beer better. It's definitely a better variety. You get more flavors in a beer than a wine, even though there's a lot of varieties in a wine. But if it's too filling, I'm too old.
Which one do you enjoy more? Yeah.
If I was 26, I'd go beer all the way. It's a no-brainer. But I'm old
No.
as fuck. It's wine now.
Never enjoyed beer really. It was just too.
Plus, on a Sunday with a fucking bowl of macaroni and some fucking bread.
Fucking
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
fucking bowl.
we're
of
too
mash.
old for that. A vineyard with some cheese.
Plus, you don't want the
Well-
beer shits, Frank. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that line
I-
myself.
Nope.
Raven said the 5th.
Uh,
That's interesting.
You.
All
I
right,
love
Aaron.
the beer shits.
All right, this next one is the only one that's apples and oranges. They're completely different, but I wanted it, so there you
Kick
go.
apples. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're just completely different, but it's pie or milkshakes, and it's just because I wanted it.
Ooh.
Me too, right now.
Oh man.
Keep pie, kick milkshake.
That was a fast answer.
100% key pie, kick milkshakes. I'm lactose intolerant. I can't do that.
Sorry, it's not apples and oranges for those that I just meant to say that because it's completely different.
Yeah, come
So
on.
it's not an apple pie, is what you're saying.
Come
It could
on.
be.
A Brian Mears pie.
Do they make orange pies? I don't think they make an orange
Oh.
pie. But I kick.
Sitting on your
I
first
ke-
million.
Right? I just have to learn how to bake. I keep pies. I kick milkshakes. It'd be tough to say goodbye to milkshakes, but I don't have
Although
them
my
very
milkshake does
often.
bring all the boys to the yard.
I thought you were going to say your pie brings all the boys to the yard, but I was just waiting.
That too.
Either one.
I think I'm with you guys. Pie is too good. It's
Pie's
warm.
amazing.
You could always have pie.
Pie's
You get
amazing.
cold key lime pie in the heat. You get a warm apple pie in the winter.
Oh.
Milkshakes, you don't have that flexibility there.
That's true. And, you know,
Plus,
a
you
milkshake's a
can't-
milkshake.
You can't stick your penis in a warm apple pie and it'll feel like vagina. I mean, you can't stick your penis in a
Oh,
milkshake.
man. Oh,
Milkshake.
Good one, Joe Biden. All right, listen.
I know, right?
Oh,
Pause?
Here's the other thing, too. You can put a pie in a milkshake. They do have apple pie
yeah,
milkshakes.
true.
That's
I'm
so
just-
what happens there? Which does that count?
I don't know. I come early. Erin, go ahead. Next one.
All right.
Okay. The next one is this one might be the easiest. It's chicken strips or chicken nuggets, keeping in mind that a lot of fast food places have chicken nuggets. So
Hold on there, killer. That's not easy. That's not as easy as you just.
Oh, wait, I
Ooh,
missed
that's
it.
tough.
that chicken strips are harder to find. That's all.
And that's true. Yeah, it's not as accessible.
I'm keeping chicken strips.
Wait, it went in and out. I didn't hear.
Sorry, it's
Chicken strips versus
or
chicken nuggets.
Of course, chicken nuggets are more available, but chicken strips are more fun. So debate.
Plus, chicken strips, I feel like, are actual chicken.
Yeah, but chicken strips can't be shaped in the shape of a dinosaur, so maybe not exactly more fun.
That's true.
You know. Although I would love to get a strip into a dinosaur shape. I think that would be wonderful.
Can we do that? Can someone work on that?
Cuddles, can you schedule a meeting for Tuesday for Tyson, for Frank and I? Thanks.
Striposaurus Rex.
Get that on the books. So, what do you guys keep?
Wait, did Erin say Chickensaurus Rex? Because that's hilarious.
Striposaurus Rex.
Oh, Striposaurus. That's even better. That was Janine's nickname in college. Stop it. Let's get to the answers.
College, high school.
Jeez.
All right, strips or nuggets? J-Saps.
Okay. This is hard for me. That's what she said. I'm gonna go with strips, keeping strips, but they have to be sauced.
Why would they be
Yeah.
not soft?
No, sauced. Meaning
Oh,
when
sauced.
Yes.
I thought you said soft.
That's
No,
what
no,
that's-
I thought she said
I don't like
soft,
anything
too.
soft.
See?
She preferred it soft ever.
Yeah,
Oh.
right. I prefer soft.
Kyle.
Wow, I didn't think we'd see keep nuggets. TD freelancer, keep nuggets, keep strips.
Yeah.
I'm keeping nuggets. Like I cannot do without McDonald's chicken McNuggets. I actually
Yeah,
had them
Frank.
today with the kids. I
Think
have
about-
to. Just
Yeah,
for
Frank, think
that,
about
I
it.
have to keep nuggets.
Just so you know, Frank, that means no more Wendy's nugs.
I know Wendy's chicken nuggets are amazing, but
Can't
if
do
Wendy's
it.
had chicken strips, that'd be pretty great too.
No.
Say
They
it.
used to wait. Hold up. They used to have chicken strips years ago. You never
At
had them?
Wendy's?
Yes, they did.
Oh,
I
don't have those
know.
anymore.
I know, and they were good from there. Shit.
If I had the choice between that's the thing. I love the Wendy's nuggets. They're great, but if I had the choice between Wendy's nuggets or Wendy's chicken strips, I'd probably go strips.
Yeah.
What's a tray of flats?
That's from the 420 show.
Oh yeah, it's
I don't
chicken
fucking
wings.
know. I don't know.
For the
Um,
table. For the table.
It's an
Oh,
interesting
it's a
for the
toilet paper thing. Okay.
it's an interesting argument because I'm a strips guy, but I think everybody's overlooking what Cuddle said, and that's the McDonald's nugget is a work of art.
You can't get anything better. I can't.
Like,
You can.
I can't.
No,
That was
I
the
love.
first time I heard the joke. I was freebasing these things to get them into my system faster because people were like, when the nuggets came out in the 80s, people like could not handle it. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, they're
Those things-
phenomenal. Cuddles, what do you say we order some nuggets?
the way that I'm feeling right now, I'm gonna order McDonald's for the second time.
McDonald's and a Muffy. It's going to be a big night. All right, listen.
Nuggets
Oh
are
my God,
amazing.
No.
Chicken nuggets are amazing. It's just McDonald's. I don't know if they qualify as chicken.
That's correct. But I'm shocked that you prefer Wendy's nuggets over McDonald's nuggets. Is that what I heard from you just now?
You did, yeah,
no,
because
but also we just go there more often.
we do go to Wendy's more.
Okay.
But it's Wendy's nuggets. You bite into them, you could see that it's like actual chicken.
Oh yeah, much more considerable chicken than McDonald's. 100%.
It's not a chicken paste wrapped in a
But that crusty
whatever
outside is so
crust.
good. I don't know.
I know.
All right, I got to say this, Erin. Last one.
No, second to last one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll move through two of them quickly. Go ahead.
Okay, M&M's or Hershey Kisses?
Ooh.
J Sabs.
Keep M&M's. Kick Hershey Kisses.
Cuddles.
Keep Hershey Kisses. Kick M.
Wow. All right.
Frank.
I'm keeping M&M's. Kick Hershey Kisses.
I'm the same because I feel like it's both chocolate, but one's got a candy shell. I got to go candy shell. I'm sorry.
One's got a candy shell. And do you miss out on all the variety of M&M's or is it regular M&M's?
Oh, good question.
I don't know because there's also varieties of Hershey Kisses, so I'll say varieties.
Also, all varieties are out as well, or in as well.
If we're putting varieties in, then to me it's even more of a blowout for M&M's.
Nope. Nope.
They got pretzels and peanut butter in there. So I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
and
That one
Hershey Kisses
kisses.
has almonds. Shut up.
All right.
People in the
Last
kiss-
one.
All right, sorry. This one's for J Sabs. Hot dogs or sausage, girl?
Oh.
Well, usually hot dogs are skinnier. Someone was going to go with the fatter and the latter. But I'm going to keep sausages and throw away hot dogs.
Agreed. I'm the same.
I gotta go sausage as well.
Wait, can I just say this? Add this purely for the fact that they're fatter. Go ahead.
You mentioned that.
I don't know if this is fair because I'm an Italian because I fucking love a hot dog, but I gotta
Why
go
is that
sausage.
not fair?
Hey, 'cause I feel like as Italians we're predisposed to the sausage.
Okay, so then that's your answer. What's not fair about that?
I don't know if that's a fair representation. Most people like look at Kelly would keep the hot dog. You know,
Yeah, no,
Ossiani
it's
would
not.
keep the hot dog.
Well, we're not saying your answer represents everybody's answer. This is your own personal answer.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. Like, let's take Ossiani for an example. She's in Australia. She could get a perfectly good hot dog. She can't get a sausage like we can get here in New York at the neighborhoods we know. There's probably two places you really could get a fucking killer sausage.
And
Maybe they
Annie
got-
also is close to being related to the prime minister. She can get a sausage if she wants it.
Not from Arthur Avenue. I don't know. I mean, unless he's flying it in. I don't know.
Have you ever had an Australian sausage and peppers from Australia?
Does
Down
Hugh
under?
Jackman count?
I
'Cause that
wish.
was a weird. Remember that
No.
night?
I
That was
wish.
weird.
Nothing against Australia. I'm sure they have a wonderful Italian community over there. They're not getting what you and I have had.
I've personally have made sausage. It's not like we're adding anything special.
That's
that
true. You hate
someone
sausage.
else can't put in. It's all the same ingredients. I don't know what we're not doing anything special.
All right.
It's all good. It's all good.
Dang. I hope I didn't give everybody the munchies. Sorry about that. And also,
I'm starving.
people who were sharp listeners will know what the next one is. So enjoy. And thanks for letting me be part of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I
Thank
think
you.
this.
Great
I don't
job.
know. This might have rocketed to number one for me, and I love top five. You know that.
Yeah, this was great.
I love pick one, kick one because
Me too.
you also get a lot. Okay, for the sausage or for the is actually you like the game.
Great job, hon.
She's gone. Yep.
I'm
No.
here to the end.
You're here to the end, J Sabs.
Look at that.
Congratulations.
I cannot believe that.
What?
No, I felt for it.
That's
I
why.
Go, wait,
She got us.
I go. Wait, you cut out. No, she didn't.
Nope.
All right,
She
get
just
Erin
bailed.
C's book.
Yes, Oval, a novel. It's on Amazon. The link in the description. It contains all the foods you mentioned. No, it's available on Amazon. The link below. You could download a digital copy or buy the physical copy in the mail.
In Oval, no spoilers, but in Oval, in chapter 12, when they get to pick one, kick one, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable chapter.
It's unbelievable. All right, everybody, enjoy your weekend. I hope you like this episode. Make sure you share it. Facebook, X, Twitter, Spotify, whatever. Throw it all around to everybody. Put it on the Instagram stories. Let everybody know that we're here. And have a wonderful weekend. And we'll catch you guys on the other side. See ya.
Show me potato salad. Maybe we should go now.